Daniel Carlson.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Bryant, the target there, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
For a Broncos 1st down.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Trautman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On 1st and goal, Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Raiders 0.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Play action now. It's Geno. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Vegas.
At the 47-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 48-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. To throw, Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And Good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Zach Allen in there and dropping that time. It's a loss of 7.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Third and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2nd down, Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A first down throw for Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll step up, and he's into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Raiders
line.
Offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith.
The pass. Nick Bonito on the tackle. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, this is Genty. They'll take this to about the 28. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas. after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Inside the 30. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
2. Here's Nix to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Rolling to the left. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Raiders 7.
So now
Will
after the
Lutz
touchdown,
to kick off
Lutz
for
going
the
to send this
Broncos.
one away. Mostert now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A 2d down throw for Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back is Smith. Throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. The ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Smith now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14.
21. Raiders 14.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
31. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete, taken in by Franklin. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
That's pumped by Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Nix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. The Raiders offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Gino now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now, Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Genty. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man. That's Best. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards.
33-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the pistol, Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Gino. And he's in. Jack Best. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will even this score. It's now 21-all.
Daniel Carlson.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one pulled in by Bryant. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 36-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
A gain of 12.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive on yards after the catch. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
One final throw before the break. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Laube now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own
The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll find Gentry out of the backfield.
Smith's pass complete to number 2, Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith, and that is incomplete.
Intended for Jack Bech.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Play action now. It's Gino. The right side is taken in by Beck. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Once again, it's Genty. He'll look for a short gain to the 25. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
Tackle to the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Gino to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Gino Smith. A 7-yard gain.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Pistol look, and here's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. Alex Singleton on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Gino. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Back
out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, here's Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The
Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. throw it here on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
At the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 28, Raiders 24.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. Mostert now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. For Raiders offense, Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Smith. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
He's got his man. That's Besh. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Gino. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Run right up the gut with Gentry. And he'll be stripped at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play. He breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for...
That's the Pro Bowler, Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to have it just past their 25.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Nick's gonna keep it on the zone read. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Raiders take over first.
The Raiders offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Smith now. Drop this one down to Genty, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackled back at the 30-yard
Number one rule
line.
of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He has dropped it over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
Smith. Open man is Dash. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
17 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us This is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here's Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Now, Gino. Into the hands of Rocket. Complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
32-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
For Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Smith. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Smith. He'll try to run for it.
Geno Smith on the scramble.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. Taking up. Good blocking, and he's in. Geno Smith, touchdown Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Broncos 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. A first down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. There's a... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Smith. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving him much of a shot coming in, but they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball, and they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.